back to my YouTube channel. I'm here with Sienna and Georgie. Probably haven't seen them since Europe, literally. So we're starting this mid-trigger conversation because I was just informed that a guy that us three have all been friends with at different stages has chosen to unfollow me on fucking Instagram and leave me as a follower like I'm a little fan. You're a loser, bro. And so now I'm just plotting against his life. Mind you, we have the dumbest setup ever happening. Like, I don't know how this is going to look. But we want to talk about our Europe trip and basically our Europe don'ts. This isn't like what to do for Europe, how to make Europe good. This is a what to not do.
This is what we did that you should not do.
Definitely not. So I feel like we're going to start... Oh, there's cat hair. We're going to have to go in time. There's cat hair in my thing. Sorry, Sienna. So my one was going to be like... Oh, look at my fucking foundation colour difference.
That's great, but that sort of matches. I'm
trying
to find a sample that matches me.
I
do. Go to Mecca and get like 17 samples. These are literally
yeah, that's what you
These are from Europe. I'm disgusted. When was
Europe?
6 months ago?
9 months ago.
No, like
6 months ago.
No, 10.
Oh my god. Well, let's go. Rule number 1. Do not go. No. First thing to not do. Don't go to flights in Yaraval.
Like pre-Europe.
I was telling Sienna, like, flights in Yaraval was a downfall of us. I don't like, okay, the guy we had, our flight agent, he kind of like roped us in.
He wanted to come on our trip.
He wanted to come on our trip, and then he also lost our flight, and we ended up having, like, our original flight, he lost it because he tried to, like, change something.
Right, he goes to me, oh, like, you spelt your name wrong. So your name was Sienna D. Valentine. And then they fucked it up and had to change it. And then he wrote Mr. Georgie. As if, like, that was our fault. He goes,
and he wanted
you
to
must have written your name wrong.
He wanted to fix Mr. Georgie, so he changed the Mr. to Miss, and then it made us lose our flight. So then we had to get the next best flight, which was, like,
the next day,
and it was like a 10-hour layover in Abu Dhabi airport. So we had 4 months to prepare, and combination, all of us, not 1 kilo was
combination.
I think we gained.
Yeah, we must have gained. We were too excited.
What happened was, after our flights were confirmed, we bought souvlaki's.
Yeah, literally, that's how you know. You're like, okay, these girls are not serious about the Europe trip. Who books their Europe flights and goes, souvlaki? Yeah. Like, bro, I swear people would start, like, working out, like, doing some shit. Not us, though. We had to just... but you know what, though? We didn't feel it. Looking back now, though, when I see that stuff.
In the moment, we thought we were the skinniest.
In the moment,
we were
thought
skinny.
We were really skinny. Like,
when I look back, I was like...
Should we wear our bikinis to the Vatican?
I was like, we had the pre-Europe 10-10. I was like, girl...
Oh, yeah,
I was like, like, we're not pale.
I'm about
we got, like, a little bit of, like, colour on us already.
We were fucking pale when we got there. It was, like, crazy. Like,
and
the Athens first few days, like, I've got this selfie. I look like the whitest bitch. I look insane.
But also, we didn't have a pool to rely on. Like, we were tanning, like, on
a rooftop. And it was, like, so, like it was abnormally hot. But we just wanted to be tan so bad that we, like, put our lives at risk.
And we dredged the towels.
Oh my god,
like,
in water.
Oh my god, I forgot that. And those little pillow things that we would try and make.
Yeah. Okay, moving. Okay,
so another Europe, don't go to Europe pale.
Yeah, don't.
Get a spray tan, I think. And then you'll get tan, but you won't.
Or start off somewhere where you don't care about, or like have like a 5 day.
Yeah, don't start in Greece where everyone's already hot and tanned and has been there for a couple months.
However, we were in like a different part. We weren't in like the middle of Athens, so it's not like everyone was scenic on the beach. Like we were far.
No, we were.
That was still dark.
Our first thing was the middle of Athens. Wait, what are you talking about?
Yeah, what?
That was
I remember that one time where we wanted to go to the beach.
Oh yeah, and then we went to the rooftop.
And then we didn't go to the beach. We went to the rooftop.
Oh yeah, and you know what else? Because this is like Olivia's also in the background, guys. They did Europe properly. They started with the colder countries and like worked their way up. We went smack bang.
Amsterdam.
We went smack bang into Greece. Like we thought we were top shit. Anyway, so okay, the 4 months leading up. What I would say don't do is don't buy as many outfits as I did. I literally was wearing 3 outfits a day in Europe, and I think that was the dumbest thing.
It was hard.
It was dumb.
But you
It was
also
so
bought a suitcase. Are we doing like a do's and don'ts of suitcase versus
Yeah,
backpack?
you can say, I would say do a suitcase because everyone there helps you. If you've got a backpack, no one is going to help you. They're not going to take your backpack.
I would say do a backpack, but don't get like a 65 to 70 litre one because you'll look like an absolute dickhead.
But bro, I swear the only time I suffered with the suitcase was when we were walking around Italy once. Everyone was so down to help you. Think about it. If a man sees you with a suitcase, of course they're going to pull it. They're not going to go up to you and say, hey, let me take that backpack off of you for you. Like,
let me unclip you and then...
Let me put my back out.
I'm getting like flashbacks of you guys trying to repack your backpacks
my God.
and getting so annoyed because like nothing was fitting.
And then the dirty clothes section anyways.
And this is going all over the place, but don't get your clothes washed in grease because the undies will come back with stains that weren't there. They fucking wore out undies, bro.
Oh.
I swear they didn't even wash it, they just put them in a dryer because I swear they came back like warm. And I remember we were just sorting through our undies. There was stains on things, like I swear.
Black shit all over those white socks. The only fucking... All of our socks got lost. But the black ones I still have.
Bro, that was so fucking stupid. We could have just washed it in the sink or something, maybe. And there was a night in Greece, I genuinely thought we were about to die, and I actually accepted my death. And it was when we were getting a drive home in Mykonos, and he was going so fast. Back from Tropicana, and we got onto that taxi, and like he was going so fast down the hill. And I remember I was in the very back with Georgie. And like I just saw us drive to the end of the cliff, and like he turned so last minute, but in that moment with I saw the headlights go to the end of the cliff, and because he'd been driving so fast, I in that moment accepted my death, and I felt this feeling, sorry to be weird, I felt this feeling wash over my body that death was so near, and I just accepted it.
Near miss.
I was like, this is what it feels like to be about to die, and then he fucking turned and kept driving. I don't know, I feel like
we did have a lot of intuitive moments like that where we felt sick though. Oh, bro, they drive crazy. Look what photo I found.
Another don't go to Tropicana.
Don't.
Wait, that's a whole other story.
Fuck, we're jumping.
Do you remember this car ride and we all were sending each other Snapchats being like, and also like, why are we all sitting in like a separate...
Why am I wearing a backwards cap?
You're in the far out EOS.
Oh,
you're giving...
I look really bad. Let's not talk about how bad I look there. And guys, you have to come up with your own unique ones. We are relaying ones we already thought of. But don't spend, and I don't know, don't spend $250 on the Abu Dhabi guest lounge.
Business lounge.
No, are you serious? I thought that was the best money.
That was the stupidest thing we've ever
We wanted to use the sleeping pods. The only thing we were going to use it for was the sleeping pods. We finally found the sleeping pods, and they're fucking all people sleeping in them.
But like 10 hours goes so quick. Like at the end of the day, if we were sitting on the floor, it would have just been a little bit less
We
private.
just walked around.
There was actually more going on out there than inside the fucking lounge.
We just walked around.
I just remember us sitting on those really uncomfortable chairs. Like, do you know what I'm talking about? And we tried to make them like a bed almost.
And we were like, hey, the buffet, they're like, it's closing in 30 minutes. Like,
And it was all nuts.
No, the buffet was really good. I'm sorry.
the
I
breakfast
enjoyed
buffet was.
Yeah. That was like, oh, we were eating good. We were like, fuck it, the souvlaki at Lenny's wasn't enough. We need to now have a buffet.
No, because before we went to the business lounge, we got chicken.
That.
We got fried chicken.
Yeah.
We're like, oh, delicious.
Made us feel sick.
To then only pay $200 to get a buffet. And then ate the entire snacks they had later.
We stole every single bag of chips and tea.
And
that's all they offered us for
getting like
$250.
6 meals on the flight.
That's how we weren't gonna be
6
fucking
meals.
skinny.
6 meals on the flight,
yes,
guys.
go. Sienna, explain what is a do.
I feel like a do is download the correct apps.
Sienna, you're missing the point.
Wait, what?
Do tell them you're allergic to nuts so
okay.
that you actually get to eat on the fucking 20-hour travel.
So everything they had, it wasn't like, there were no ingredients, there was nothing. They would just hand me like bags of like this pastry or whatever. And I'm like a freak. I think if I have a piece of like a mango, there'll be nuts in
She
it.
goes, can you taste it? I was like, I don't know what
She was really scared. Like, and I'm telling you now, God is watching. That chocolate mousse, that was Oreo on top. You to this day, she thinks I tried to give her something with nuts. That was like a crushed Oreo mud cake shit on top. She goes, this isn't Oreo. You guys are idiots.
You're evil.
I promise you, I'm willing to bet my life that there was no nuts in that. But she was like, she got so angry at us for telling her to eat it. We just didn't want you to starve,
She had two apples and a banana.
No, how did they present it to me? They gave me an aluminium tray with a tea towel on top. So it was like, it was a surprise reveal. It was a surprise reveal.
No, they were too embarrassed to.
They're like, this is all we could do for that sad little girl.
Foil tray. She goes, here are your meals.
No, but didn't she?
Just like, these are our staff meals, but sorry to ruin your.
I thought she would. No, I think she was saying like, oh, this is like what we usually eat. Like,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, we don't have anything better. And like, yeah, but you
we
should have
just found
told
it
them you
so
had a
funny.
nut allergy. Oh, fuck. I remember me and Georgie were eating your sandwiches, like, because of that, whatever Sienna was getting, me and Georgie were just eating half.
Also, don't.
guys.
So that's how we were eating it all.
Also, don't eat your friends' meals on the plane because.
Ow! That is the one. The do. You guys.
We got stomach ache central because we kept fucking eating it.
The rumbling stomach.
So
I could like hear you guys from the cabin.
We had like a 3-course meal waiting to get on the plane at freaking Hungry Jack's.
We ate about every hour.
Barbecue cheese bacon burgers.
We're every hour on the hour.
And the airplanes, they bring
Any
food out.
opportunity. We were half asleep, but we heard the trolley. Not me though. Not me. I'm like, oh, it's gonna be another fucking banana.
We bought snacks.
The big milk Oreo shells.
We bought chips and stuff.
We didn't buy nice food. I bought a massive chocolate. Like, bro, we really had any opportunity we were eating. That's crazy. That's so crazy.
But
We did not give a
prioritize
fuck.
your eating, guys. It made it much.
No, because we had a
manageable.
stomach ache, man. That
But
was
also,
fuck.
if you have like a sweating problem or if you overheat, do not fly any ad from
Do
Melbourne
not
to
be a
Abu
man.
Dhabi because there are no fans on that
The
plane.
air cons were really bad, and this guy was
Poor guy.
the whole time.
I was
he
like,
fanning
no, because I
himself.
was like, fuck, I'm really hot. At least you feel that. And we thought this
We
poor
look-
man
he's dripping.
stood up, he's dripping in
And he
sweat.
kept complaining, but I actually felt bad for him
And
because
his
that
wife
would
had
have
to,
been
like,
Because he was like a
Yeah.
middle-aged, like he was like a dad. So you can imagine like dads overheat
Yeah,
so much.
it
Yeah.
was so. Oh, that poor guy. There was like turbulence. Obviously, we didn't know there was turbulence, and that was the time we decided to go and stand up at the back outside of the toilet.
Sit down.
Sit down.
The plane was shaking
Go back
everywhere.
to your seats.
And they told us to go sit down, so we're trying to go
But, like-
quickly, but the plane's moving and we're trying to... Honestly, that's how you know the Europe trip's going to be fucked when that's what the plane ride. I swear one of my videos was literally just the plane travel. Like, my vlog was like, the travel and then 2 days of Athens because so much happened in that travel.
That plane was fucked. But you know what it is as well? Guys, I popped a Finnegan and I was out the whole entire flight.
Oh, yeah,
So
you
this
can
stuff was
sleep
on
in.
the
she
YouTube.
slept
I
the
feel
entire
like
flight.
don't rely on medication so much. I mean...
No,
No.
What, did you wish you experienced that?
Well, I was like drowsy the entire time. I didn't know what was going on.
Annalise and I were delirious.
You were delirious.
we were
Yeah.
trying to
See?
watch, my nose is running as fuck.
When we were trying to watch Lord of the Rings.
Like, as if we're going to sit through Lord of the Rings. Like, you're just, when you're on a flight there, you're just too
Yeah.
excited.
Yeah.
Like, the energy on the way home was so different to the way there. The way I
Did you on the
flew-
way home, Georgie?
Oh, you guys were fucked. The way I came home by myself and I bet you everyone on that flight got the same sickness. I was so sick like the few days after. It was so freaked. It's actually scary going by yourself though. Not gonna lie.
Oh,
Please.
I've got a good one. Do not wear a top that says I'm bad in fluorescent. If
Oh,
you're going to go through security,
literally,
Abu Dhabi.
they were looking at me. They were
Like,
like, "Oh, this bitch thinks she's funny wearing that." Oh my god, I forgot that I wore that. Who wears that at the airport? Oh,
in Abu
sorry.
Dhabi.
Literally. Oh my god, wait, you reminded me of something now I can't remember. Oh yeah, when you're gonna land in Greece, please be mindful of the weather because we landed and we were wearing, because I think in Abu Dhabi, didn't we change into like leggings or something? Like,
You wore shorts.
did we wear shorts?
Yeah, bicycle shorts.
I
We
swear,
all got changed,
I
yeah.
swear remembering sweating because I thought I was
No,
wearing
because it was still hot.
When
But
we got
also,
out of the airport, but then, wait.
be mindful, the security at Greece Airport is so hot.
Oh yeah, prepare.
Yeah,
if you
Don't
Do your makeup,
look
do your
ugly.
makeup.
Don't look ugly because I'm telling you, I
Yeah.
thought, oh my god, this
Wash-
is the hottest
brush
guy
your
ever.
hair.
In line, he like shooed me over to this other girl's
Yeah.
line because he was like, I don't want to deal with this ugly bitch.
Yeah,
That
I
was
wore
their
makeup
vibes.
at any given opportunity. We caked our faces every fucking day in Europe.
Well, it
and
was
I-
just on melt off.
It is. I'm glad that. Oh yeah, it melted off. I'm glad we did though. Okay, well here's a do. Do go with what was the company? Mediterranean.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mediterranean
holidays.
Respect. They were actually really
Amazing
like good.
package.
And they were really good at like attending to our needs of extending.
Yeah,
Changing
we extended.
buses.
You know what?
Extending.
Do what's that word like when you do something random? Oh, spontaneous.
Yeah, be
Yeah.
spontaneous.
Yeah, well, the most fun we had was on like spontaneous.
Well, we
kind of
decided to
things.
change up our plan, and I feel like we all like to stick to a plan as it is, but every time when we did
When
it,
we were
was
like
good.
our spontaneous, like leaving Santorini and doing a 24-hour in EOS. It was good until a bad moment.
Don't go to Santorini. Boring.
Oh,
Boring as fuck. Go with your partner.
I think a day trip. A day trip.
Yeah, and also maybe as a couple, like it's like a couple.
Yeah.
I
can see
but not for a girls trip.
Yeah, no.
And
No,
how much time?
Dubrovnik was nice to relax and kind of like sightsee, but like
I think we might have been there a little bit too long.
Like so don't think that just because you're in Europe that means it's going to be lit everywhere you go and walk to this
But make your own
big
lit.
jungle club thinking that it's going to be lit and you're the only people there.
And
along
they
the
make you
worker and the
those-
cleaner, and you just do a shot with them.
What shots did you guys
They
do?
still made us pay for them.
I know, right? What shots did you girls
The
do?
blowjobs.
The cock-sucking cowboys.
No.
No, what?
It was
Yes.
a blowjob shot.
It was a blowjob shot.
Do you call it a cock-sucking cowboy?
Wait. No, the one with the cream on the top.
Girl.
That I know. I feel like I know what you're talking about. It's like a caramel. It's really yum.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, we thought because we're in Europe, it means everywhere's gonna be lit. But apparently in Dubrovnik, that's not the case. Like
Even at like the don'ts, what was that really popular club in Dubrovnik where like the alcohol was like...
don't go. Oh, what's it called? What's it called?
Why are we jumping? Sorry, why are we
So-
jumping when we have to talk about Tropicana? That should be the title
yeah.
of the video, and
Do
I
not
don't know.
go to Tropicana. No, but it also do.
But also do.
Oh, dude.
If you're,
Should I?
okay, you know what? If you're having a really bad confidence day and you need a boost, go to Tropicana.
Go to Tropicana, yeah. For malt, maybe that might be the right word. Oh my god,
Can
do
I say
go?
it?
Yeah, but wait, let me just say, do go on a Mykonos boat party. I would recommend that to every single person ever.
We were so anti, like, while we were going there, we were like, oh, this is going to be so bad. Look
even
at the type of
seeing
people that are on
why
there.
did everyone in the line look so fucked?
They
and
weren't
then when we
about
got
it.
on, then when we got on, all of a sudden everyone's in their bathers shaking ass. Like,
Yeah.
But in the line, it was
No one
giving
was
like.
speaking to each other. That guy we met.
We were all just
Yeah.
sitting on the boat going, bloom, bloom.
And then
bloom.
the music started.
And then
And
shit
then the
changed.
music started. And then we met Mauro.
Oh yeah, Maro and Thalis. The one person in Europe that doesn't speak English we found. They all speak English except for this fucking guy.
Okay, tell
Anyway, yeah, go tell your Tropicana now.
Alright, well, how do I even explain this? How do I even explain? You're going to cut a lot of this, aren't you?
Well, yeah, but also explain how, like, on the drive there, the Uber driver was telling us to not go there.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
you do that. I just feel like I have to
And
explain
I think you have to
the
say
intro.
too, you have to explain that like we had really bad vertigo from the flight, so we thought.
Can
it
you,
was on water.
you guys say,
I
explain the
swear, we think that we were drugged, but also we think we have vertigo, but we're not sure. But we just thought that the floor of Tropicana was like a moving
was
cement
moving.
rock.
But that's the thing. I don't think we went crazy on like the drinking or anything like that. So for
No,
us to
but
feel like
I
we were
thought,
vertigoing.
I thought we weren't drunk, but looking at photos
Oh wait,
of our
no, the
faces,
boat party.
girl.
We were not okay.
I think it's because in Europe you kind of have to be a little bit switched on, so you don't realize how
Yeah.
drunk you are. If you were at home and you were that level, you'd
Yeah.
be like, oh, but because you have to be a bit switched on,
And I
maybe
think too,
you...
because it's really hot, I think the drunk doesn't last as long as it would here.
Yeah, and also the alcohol's not as like sugary in it.
Yeah, we did not get a single hangover. Go us.
Literally, thank God. Anyways, go explain Tropicana Sienna.
Alright. So basically, after feeling like all the vertigo, all that stuff, we walked into the mystical Tropicana. Palm trees everywhere. You're walking in. The
neon
DJs are like tatted.
Literally
like,
on
in
a
the
it's
back.
like on a beach kind of somehow.
It is. All of a
Hasbulla was
sudden-
there.
No, you.
Oh, sorry. Is that what you want to say? All of a sudden you
Snapped.
kinda-
We walk in. All of a sudden, we're going into
Yeah.
cables. Like
Yeah.
you go in
Yeah.
between these cables. We start walking. All of a sudden, it was like the grass was the underworld. Like people were like grabbing our arms, being pulled
Yeah,
from
I
side
can't
to
believe
side.
we all really
all of
agreed.
this
We
is
all
happening.
just looked back at each other. We're like, girls.
We were
What is
all in
happening?
single file when this was happening, being pulled from side to side.
Our
All of a
ponytails
sudden-
grabbed.
Our ponytails were being grabbed.
We're trying to grab each other's hands. Like,
True, when that guy grabbed my ponytail, I kept going
I
like this,
know.
and then all of a sudden,
And they, like,
the
grab your
ground
waist,
is
like, it
moving
was
with
scary.
us. They grab our waist.
Yeah.
The ground is moving. I look to the side. I see Hasbulla. Hasbulla is literally
Hasbulla.
sitting on top of. You know those movies where there's like a huge man and then like a guy on top of him. I look and it's him and Hasbulla, and they're sitting there. And while all this is happening, we're being
And guys,
pulled
it
we
wasn't
still
the real
have vertigo.
Hasbulla, but it was like the Italian Hasbulla.
yeah.
And he was a part of the guys that was
Hasbulla.
grabbing everyone
Yeah.
and fucking, and it's just like,
I
what?
think he would sit on his friend's shoulders. He goes, "I want that one,"
Yeah.
and then they would grab him. Like you, like it was fun.
That's literally what it was. It was
The
fucking-
boy to girl ratio, I reckon, was 1 to 1,000.
Yeah, it was crazy. And like, but the girls, the European girls, like kind of, but then it's like, Why was there no other Australians? I swear in there, like
Just
hardly.
those guys.
There was no Australian girls. They know to stay the fuck
Yeah.
away. You know, you go there once and you know you're never going back there again. It's like they know when they see Australian girls walking in, they're like, these girls aren't coming back.
to traumatize them.
We need to do it.
Yeah.
It was insane. So, I mean, if you want to be up for that trauma, just letting you guys know that's what
But
happens.
like I said,
Well, what
if you're having a bad confidence day and you want a confidence boost, go.
Yeah.
That's true, but what about when Georgie got bowled over by the security guard?
What?
You tell the story.
Do you remember? Georgie
Very what? Tell the story.
Wait, what about when that guy
They have
poured his
those green
entire fucking
lasers.
drink on me?
Oh my god, that was so bad. But I think we were complaining about something, but it wasn't that. It was just like, hey, this guy like did this. Can you move him away from us? All of a sudden,
What? I need to know this. Where was I when this was
in
happening?
Greece, they had lasers, green lasers, and no one else remembers them, but I remember them.
No,
I remember,
time-
but I don't know. I didn't see the bowling
Oh,
thing.
every time someone did
Bowling.
something wrong,
Bowling over.
they
thing.
would like spread a laser on someone, and that person had
That's like a
3
warning.
fucking
It's a
seconds.
5-second warning to get out and run. Because you're going to get attacked.
This guy was standing up on the table, the laser was on, the guy was ready, he fucking goes and attacks. In the gist of it all, bowls Georgie.
It's called something when they do that. There's
Ambush?
No, it like
Attacks.
a point and something. Like I've heard of that before.
When we were at Tropicana, I was, believe it or not, really sick of getting grabbed.
Okay.
So I'm walking through the crowd, I was like, I'm going to go dance.
Believe it or not.
And I feel a man grabbed me. I was like, stop, I've had enough of being grabbed. He picks me up, puts me on the table, he goes, dance. It was like,
Okay, you know
Dance.
what? You know what, Slay? When we actually know that was when there was that really creepy guy on the table. And I was trying to get away from him, like dance away from him. Yeah, no, that place was
The
fucked.
donors just don't go to Tropicana.
Literally, I feel like
Everyone
everyone...
had really good experiences there that I talked to, so we weren't expecting something
What
like that
happened?
unless
Yeah.
people enjoy feeling
that.
like you have vertigo and being harassed. So
It's a do, but it's a don't, but... but like it ended up being okay. Like we did some risky things, like we left all of our luggage with this like sketch looking Greek family in Santorini, and they said don't worry, no one's gonna steal it. Like they don't even put it away in a room, they just leave it at the desk and they're like,
Yeah.
nah, someone will watch it the whole night. Like
And Annalise and I were like, girl,
girl stuff's
we
gonna be gone.
just like believed that our underwear and stuff.
Yeah, it was
gone.
gonna be gone. Like how did they even know that no one was gonna take the stuff?
Yeah.
Like respect, but like what? It was so crazy. But we just at that point was so YOLO. I mean, I wouldn't
we were
have
just
been mad
trusting.
if my shit got stolen at that point. I don't know.
I don't think I would have been mad.
I've got a don't. When we booked all of our ferries for Greece, like we're really on top
yeah.
of things. I feel like a don't is like don't majestically stare at a ferry while it's coming at you, because while you're staring at it and waiting, it closes up and you miss it. And
they don't let you
they don't
on.
let
They
you
don't
on.
give a fuck.
They
They'll
don't give a fuck
scream
about
at
you.
you. They don't fuck around at the ferry ports.
And we were like,
They
oh,
don't.
fuck this, fuck Greece.
Yeah,
But
we
then
was-
we ended up getting on the next one, so.
And then we learned you be on time and you fucking run
just
on
get
that ferry.
thing. Don't make friend connections with random people.
Oh,
you then have to stay on
and
the
have them
ferry
to-
the next day because
Oh,
it's awkward.
oh my god.
But also, don't block them 6 months later.
I was gonna say don't
Do block.
let a random guy just come in our fucking
Cabin and talk
cabin
about
and talk
Oh
about
my
his
God,
ex-girlfriend
yes.
the whole time.
And then think they're gonna say. Also, don't make friends with someone on your 12-hour EOS detour who then thinks he's allowed to stay in your Croatia accommodation because you invite him to come to Croatia and then crack the shits when you say you can't stay with us.
Oh my god, that guy was a fucking...
And then
Don't
makes-
have
and then
no
makes
way to
you-
get around
and then
somewhere.
makes you pay for the Uber.
Yeah, chivalry is very dead.
He is so
That was
stupid,
not okay. I
bro.
wish I
And
People-
don't like wearing just your bikini be standing up on the tables when there's literally people underneath the
Yeah.
tables behind
Watching
who
who
can
look up,
see.
look up all of that.
Oh,
And don't
God.
don't twerk on the table
I was hoping you weren't gonna go there.
in your bikini.
I was hoping. Oh, I see how I kept that information out. I was like, stand up there. Go to bed early, like suck it up. We went to bed early.
We were lame.
We were literally in Eos, the
Yeah.
party island, and we went to bed early because all these club people were like,
3 a.m.
yeah, but all the club people were like,
Out
stay
till
here till
7,
3,
yeah.
stay here till 3. I swear it gets better. 2:30 we're Ubering back.
Them?
Oh my
Yeah.
god, what about that lady on the Mykonos boat party who was like 55 and she was off her head?
Yeah, and she had the gold
amazing.
dress on, and she was like,
She was
And she had a young
really-
boyfriend.
All the men
The
loved
tiny
her.
boyfriend where they're like,
Yeah.
is this your son? And it was her boyfriend.
And he was like young and short.
Also, this is a don't for me. Don't go on Mykonos boat party, get drunk, just dance in your bikinis, and then
No,
you might have to cut this out, twerk on someone's edge while someone's filming, and then you find it on their Instagram story.
Wait, what?
Who? Thingo.
That Italian guy.
What's his name again?
Francesco.
Yeah, and like Dallas filmed it. I didn't realize, and I saw it on Dallas'
Oh my god,
story the next day.
Dallas filming all of our antics.
Don't be so open to people filming you.
Yeah.
They make a fucking edit of you
Yeah.
with the music and put it on their story.
Okay.
Don't believe Italian men when they tell you they're going to take you back to their restaurant and cook you a meal, because they're not.
They're not.
They're taking you back to something else.
Yeah, and you're gonna have to run.
You're going to have to run.
I don't believe in defending Carrot.
No, Dominic was a bad.
Defending Carrot was a lie.
It was such a lie, Georgie. We can't believe it. We were lathering ourselves in defending Carrot and Carrotin and getting tanned. But like the defending Carrot, that lady say like, oh, it's meant to make you like
Orange.
don't not bring like actual comfortable walking shoes. Like looking back, stupid.
Drain your shoes of
all
all
the
the
water and the liquid. What about when my shoes
so you're not
broken and I
squeaking
threw it
down.
out?
Don't go to a bar in Mykonos, Old Town, and not buy a drink, because you will get kicked out.
Yeah, they were
Bro.
rude for that.
And the way we flipped the fuck out because we didn't know that was the norm. So we got really
We just
angry
walked
and
out of
we
there.
left.
We're like,
We left, and the thing is, we were having the time of our life that night. I wish we stayed out later in Mykonos that night.
Yeah.
I walked.
we are so
We
tired.
we didn't get fun to Leos.
Yeah, we didn't. We walked like 3,000 blocks.
So much.
Like
That was
around
so
it.
fun.
We should have stayed out. We should have like stopped being tight asses, go buy some
Yeah.
drinks, and fucking
Yeah,
stayed out.
don't be a tight ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't be
That's a
tight.
don't.
Don't be tight ass with the drinks.
I feel like on the stuff that like we didn't tight ass ourselves on food or anything.
But I feel like when it
Or
came to drinks and
experiences.
partying, not in EOS though, actually.
Because I think when we went on the trip, we were like, oh yeah, we're not gonna like drink a lot. Like we just didn't have a good plan.
We didn't know.
We didn't know what we were.
We
gonna
thought
actually
we
do.
weren't going to be fun.
We thought we were gonna
The
be.
thing is, we went with this idea of like it was kind of chill. There'd be some parties. As soon as we got a taste of EOS,
No, I can Mykonos boat
you
party.
reckon? Then
Mykonos boat party. Yeah.
we
Went out
tried to
the
make
window.
everywhere a party, even
Yeah.
though that's why we tried to go to this place in Dubrovnik. It was literally closed, and we tried to make it a party.
In Dubrovnik, do not go to Club Revlin. Is that
That's
what
what
it
it's
is?
called.
Yeah.
Every
Yeah.
bad experience we had
Yuck.
was there. Like the people were horrible. The drink. Oh, it was just.
We could have
not
just
even-
used Croatia to just relax, I reckon, and then try to be lit again in Italy.
Don't. If you're going to go on the inflatable thing, at the beach in La Paz, do not cross arms like
Invest-
that, thinking it's going to be cute going down the slide, because someone's going to land on someone's head, and then it's going to come off, and one of you's going to think they're drowning.
And the way mind the ground is literally like in the water, it's like rocks in Croatia. So
Oh my
even
God.
if you do make it back to the shore, you're still gonna suffer as you walk
Yeah.
up the shore. And also, don't
And
wear
wear
the
good
tiniest
bikinis
G-string
for that.
bikini ever when you're gonna do an inflatable
because
course in the water.
there's kids.
The poor children.
Like
When
the
that
other
man's
day-
like pants fell.
They were mocking us all like, hey, every time we fell, and then when
You
they
can't
got
do
on,
it.
they did so
And his
bad.
pants fell off. He's bungee smugglers.
You know what would have been a lot fun if we were in Rome together longer.
Oh my god,
'cause-
that's
Yeah.
Gibby.
Who the hell?
Hey, sexy!
What's that? Like this old man. What the hell? Actually, do take the back way if you're going to go to Santorini and see the blue houses. Do take the back way, but don't get
Yeah.
caught taking the back way, because you're going to get yelled at
Yes.
by the people who lined up to take photos.
Yeah. Oh my god, I
Yeah.
can't believe we really did that.
Yeah.
We stooged everyone.
Yeah.
We low-key didn't
But
know,
I think
though.
it's because we didn't know which way we were going that we ended up
You're
going the
bringing
way.
back memories of me, like the struggle and the sweat
Yeah.
of walking up
Oh,
there.
We
was
were
so
so
hot.
sweaty.
And then we turned the corner and they all started yelling at us because we cut the line.
I don't like how hot Greece was. It was too hot.
You
I
can't
prefer
compare
Croatia.
that.
Croatia heat was
Yeah.
better.
Don't go to really popular Rome dinner places, because you'll have American Italians yelling at you and telling you, what was
That
he
made
telling
me
you?
so
Oh
angry
my
that
God.
day.
He's like, I know what you girls want. You want carbonara, lasagna.
Do you
And I was
want
telling him this doesn't
alla
work. Like, you can't.
matriciana?
I was like, you can't be like this. And then he started like literally yelling at me,
Yelling at
and
us.
we walked away and didn't go to his stupid fucking restaurant.
He's like, get out of here. Wasting my time.
And we were like, didn't we say like you're a fucking American or something?
Sienna goes, that's the American coming out.
Yeah, and
Because, yeah, he was like,
Yeah.
we don't want you here anymore. He said something
Yeah, it
stupid.
was
I'm thinking,
rude.
wow.
don't get really, really long acrylics that you've never had before.
Oh,
Because when they
yeah.
come off-
Do not get long nails. So dumb. Because, like, I didn't think about the fact that my nails were also going to literally grow. Might be controversial. I would say don't buy so many souvenirs because half of them will break on the way back.
Yeah.
And don't buy so many clothes that you're never going to wear outside of Europe. Like,
Yeah.
I think I bought some things and I'm like, girl, I would not wear this again. That's just...
Don't think you're not going to get burnt.
It's
As we
European
know
sun.
from the boats, you will, the burn isn't as bad and it only lasts
It doesn't
like, a
last
few
as
hours.
long, yeah, but
but
like you get
You're going to
burnt.
get red for a few hours.
Do bring your own.
Mm.
No, do bring your own keratin, but keratin. Don't buy keratin in Greece because you'll buy 30 euro, like $45 for one. And the way we were sharing that, like it was fucking gold. Like, bro, we could just buy it here.
I've got a don't.
Okay.
Don't fall in love with your driver because then when you see their social media,
yeah.
you're going to have
You'll
to
get the
realise
ick. You're going to get the ick.
That it's, oh my god.
Yeah.
Wait, you know what? That just reminded me of weirdly, like the TV only having Greek shows on, and we had
Great
to watch,
first dates.
yeah, we had to watch Greek first dates, and we couldn't even understand what
oh
was
my god,
happening.
or
we had to
Italian
make it up in our head.
SpongeBob.
Yeah, we made it up.
Yeah.
Oh no, but that's fun. I like Italian SpongeBob.
Yeah.
Your makeup, Georgie.
Yeah.
I'm about to be done. Oh,
What's that? Oh, the ferry.
fucking
Ferry
ferry.
sound.
Yeah.
Ew, the ferry.
Yeah.
is
Don't go on a ferry after drinking because you will want to throw up.
Don't go on a normal ferry. Go on a high speed.
Go
always.
high speed.
Why would you go
Yeah.
3 hours when you could go 30
Yeah.
minutes or 40 minutes? That's
Yeah.
actually ridiculous. Like that first ferry, guys. Why do we do that?
Do get the
go-
ferry. Do get the ferry.
Ferry was so fun.
From
Yeah.
Croatia to Italy.
Yeah, I was about to say like
was
that
the
was
best.
really
That
fun.
was the
Like
best
all of us in the cabin and we were being and what someone was banging on the
Yeah,
door.
that was
We
like,
kept
the door.
laughing. Then we went in the pizza restaurant and they shut the door because it was closed and someone was trying to get in.
We're like, we're gonna go find out what's going on, and then they offer the food.
And the way that we thought it was going to be like a party, but it was just all old.
Ship.
Those showers.
Don't
were
go
feral.
onto the cruise ship expecting that when you see the word solarium, there's going to be a solarium on the cruise. It's actually just open up a
It
deck.
means a deck.
And you're and run around.
You're
the whole
running
cruise
Like,
ship.
hey, we're gonna get to Italy town. Hey, we're gonna be so dark.
We literally thought we've cracked the code.
Yeah.
We couldn't get tanned in these two other countries. A fucking solly, let's do it.
Yeah.
Nah.
On top of a solid, on top of a boat, nah.
As if that old dingy ass ferry that looks like it was the Titanic.
Because all the nuns are going to the
Yeah.
solaria.
Like, why would they go? You know what these people need? A solarium. Like, are you fucking serious? We were really looking for that.
We were like winding down.
We were like
the walls,
running
going
around looking for it. Where is it? Where is it? Where was the deck?
Give it to me.
I was like, guys,
So
I don't know if we should do
embarrassing.
it.
Yeah,
As
I
if-
don't think I can do this. I'm too scared. Bitch, it ain't even
Girl, it
there.
ain't even there.
Don't even lie to
Girl, you
yourself.
wish.
Why is it called a solarium?
Don't get the arancini because, girl, your stomach's gonna hurt.
We go by that standard. We're not fucking eating anything. Everything made our
Yeah.
stomachs hurt.
Literally.
Don't ask for an arancini in Florence because you're gonna get yelled at because that's a southern thing.
Don't ask for a panini at 9 a.m. Because they're gonna tell you.
Because they're gonna yell at me. I just smack everything.
No, what did he say?
Don't
Coffee's on.
Don't get the balls and use all of your heart's desire to ask a really scary looking man for one. Does
Yeah.
not reject you.
Yeah.
That was the saddest moment of my whole life.
What did he
I-
say?
He looked at
What did
me
he say?
like
It's
I had
coffee
killed
time.
him. He goes, "We don't serve panini at this time."
It's coffee time.
I'm pretty sure he even put on an English accent after that. The Italian in him, it left after that point.
I remember in that moment, I'm not gonna lie, I felt so satisfied
Why?
when that happened to Sienna because this chick in Italy
Yeah.
was eating every 30 minutes. So when she wanted a panini at fucking 9 a.m., I was thinking, come on, bro. And then when he said no, I was like, oh, but you know what? I did get at 9 a.m. a fucking ice cream, so I can't
Yeah.
talk.
But that's like the annoying thing. I feel like don't do anything in your life ever if you have allergies because it's like I wanted to eat every bit of like junk. What was it?
Literally,
Like,
she
dessert
got
or
like
anything, but I
no
just couldn't.
dessert. You got one ice
I
cream.
got one ice cream like the whole of Italy. It was
Yeah.
just so depressing. That's why every time I could have like a panini or like a
Yeah.
cow's stomach at 9 a.m, where he did serve us,
He was really good, that guy.
he was good.
But also, panini is breakfast, I would think. Cause it's
I
like a
agree.
sandwich.
Don't buy a little suitcase from the Florence Leather marker because it's going to break.
It
as
will.
soon as you take it home.
Okay, I fixed it, guys. It works now. I actually love it. I took it somewhere.
Don't get an XL ice cream filled with nuts and then get your friend
Who's
to hold
allergic
it and
She's like,
while
"Hey,
it drips down your arms.
The world's
and
biggest
like,
fucking cone, and it was like a €15 ice cream. So embarrassing. I did not. That was when I knew I was doing too much with my ice cream addiction when I was getting that shit. That was so ugly. That cone, it was so embarrassing to walk around with that. I threw it out so fast. Do stay near the Jersey Shore house, guys, and go on a little solo walk.
That was fun.
Have solo time. Have
Yeah,
solo
have
time.
solo time.
Yeah.
Because I actually had the most fun of that time in Italy when I went by myself. Went to Claire's. I bought stuff.
Yeah.
Hello Kitty shit.
Yeah.
God,
Don't
did I even have solo
don't
time?
take your birth control pill.
Girl, your
When
solo
you're-
time was when you were in that Athens.
Don't fall asleep at the airport.
Yeah.
And you're-
Because your passport will get
It
stolen.
will get
Yeah,
stolen.
especially when you've like just come off like a bender.
And you have no idea what's going on.
Yeah.
And don't
Don't go through the gates.
Don't go to the security for help because
they're
they
not
will
gonna help
they
you.
will just yell at you and
Because
make
they
it
hate
worse.
Yeah.
They
were
literally hate
actually
everything about you.
horrible.
And don't cry because they're just going to embarrass you. Also, don't run from the Australian embassy to the place where you have to get your photos done because he's going to tell you look sweaty.
Did he say that
Yeah,
to
he goes,
you?
you look sweaty, here's a tissue. I was like,
Oh, he didn't want you to be sweaty in the photo. Over the island. Don't think that you're deleting an failed upload version of a YouTube video when you have the video not originally saved onto your fucking phone, because you'll delete your entire EOS Santorini Mykonos vlog and you'll never see it again.
Hold back. When you see someone in the crowd
yeah.
who you think they might look a little bit
They look a little
scouse and
bit
weird,
interesting. They look a little bit interesting.
They
Have
could
a
change your
conversation,
life.
'cause
Don't
it's
hold back.
life-changing.
Don't hold back from the scouts. Interact with interact.
Don't hold back.
Wait,
Let it go. Let it go.
I don't know if it's going to translate well to the camera. Don't befriend the social media guy at Far Out Beach Club, and then he tells you can go behind the DJ booth, and then when you walk up, you get yelled at and say, this guy doesn't know what he's talking about.
Oh my
He
god.
doesn't even go here.
That was so embarrassing. We got told we could go in the DJ booth and
We're like, hey, we walk up, they're like, no, get out.
Oh my god, that was really humbling. Like we were like so offended as if we were as hot as the girls that were
I
in
know.
there.
Like, when we're the only ones in bikinis, we're like,
Like,
hey.
and those girls in there were like, we look good, but those are like actual like
gorgeous.
Insta baddie
Yeah.
girls, and we're like, why aren't we being invited in there?
What about museum don'ts? Any museum don'ts? At least
Don't take photos of things because apparently it's illegal.
Yeah, hold up.
You will
really
literally.
illegal.
Honestly,
really nice.
if you're gonna go to a museum, go with your friends. I don't think go with a tour guide because they will be so slow and boring that like
I
what.
really liked her. She was so fun.
You liked her.
I loved her.
You guys had like a thing.
No, they had a thing. Yeah, they like went out after. No, she was so annoying. And when she kept talking about like all the Greek mythology as if it would actually happen,
real, yeah.
I was like, girl.
Don't wear a cowboy hat as well because you'll be the laughing stock of the museum. At that
No.
American Yes, I'm sorry. Come on.
No,
Come
no,
on.
it was
No,
his
it
mum
was
was a
his mum.
Karen.
It wasn't even him. It was
His
his
mum
mum.
was don't go with your mum because this guy went with his mum and the mum was being the biggest
Don't
Karen.
have your nipples out at the museum.
Don't have your nipples out because you'll be the laughing stock of us for the trip.
This guy was wearing a string of singlet.
The nipples were so long.
They were huge nipples. It felt like we could taste it.
It was so
my mouth.
sensory. Oh, she was so
Yeah,
annoying.
she was the worst.
Where exactly can I put my backpack?
And then
She goes, I'm
wore
just
it.
gonna wear it. And they're like, no, you can't wear it.
And she wore it.
No. Let me.
She goes, you know what? And she went to the storage room. She goes, you know what? I'm not gonna put it in there. I'm gonna wear my backpack.
Yeah, that's what happened. Literally, she went and came back, bro.
Like 10 times.
Bring us something.
Yeah.
Don't order chibap chibchi.
Oh, we-
Chibap chibchi.
Chibap whatever the fuck, the biggest freaking thing.
Don't
about
order
me.
Croatian food in Croatia when you
If
can't
you're
eat
not
meat.
Croatian, because it will ruin your stomach.
We could do
The
an insert
meat,
photo.
it
man.
was
Yeah.
so much meat.
Yeah.
It was very meaty.
Got on a little speedboat.
Guys, remember
We were in a relationship.
a vital piece of your
The dad.
the dad.
So many things. The dad. At the same time, there was two people coming towards us.
Do not get these snorkels because they don't freaking work. They don't help you. They actually drag you down.
Okay, don't just because your friends know how to swim well think that you can swim well, so you're drowning the whole time you do the boat tour, and you hit your leg on the fucking rocks because you're trying to hold on for dear life, and now you have a scar forever. If you want to use a life jacket, just do it, just because they think they're cool and they can swim.
Remember when Annalise kept falling asleep on the ferry? You were like,
Why do I remember
in
that?
and out. You were dying.
Oh, and the guy was really mad because I had my bag on the seat next to him. I had my feet on the seat next to him and he wanted to sit on that seat, something like that.
Something like that.
Do not insert the photo of Georgie's blisters.
Do not fear. Georgie will have 4,000 bandages.
When you get
Oh,
back,
bro.
go and get a fucking pedicure and do something about those
Do
feet.
something. Do something.
Because girl, they're not gonna be
Why not
okay.
you, Annalise, the rude finger too?
Show. My feet were fucked, bro. Alright, anyways guys, we're at the end of our video. Our makeup's done. So hopefully that gave you some ideas of what not to do in Europe. I could do a video of what to do and my packing and stuff like that. What I would suggest if you guys want, let me know because I know Europe summer is coming. Europe summer is coming. Peace out guys.